My 5-year-old said the cutest thing today. She said, Mom, today is an anniversary. And I said, Oh, is it? Of what? And she said, It's the anniversary of Jesus walking in the desert. And I laughed, obviously. It's like, oh, it's not my and dad's anniversary. No, it's not an anniversary today. It's no one's anniversary. But no, she knew it was the anniversary of Jesus walking in the desert. And I thought it was fitting that she would say that today, just with St. Thomas Aquinas's meditation being on the preaching of the Samaritan woman, in that she trusted Christ and became his follower and went forward and shared the good news of her encounter with him with everyone that she saw. So first off, she had an entirety of surrender to God, right? It says that she left her water pot and went away into the city, which is connected to the apostles leaving their nets and following the Lord. So it says letting go of everything else, right? When Jesus went into the desert, he abandoned everything. He gave up all types of food. He gave up all types of convenient drinks. He gave up everything to go be with his Father, to learn from him. And then, furthermore, the next piece was the method of preaching, which is a come and see approach. It is simply sharing her heart, her experiences, what she's been through, the fact that Jesus knew everything that she had ever done. And she basically just invited people in to experience her life with her. My 5-year-old is incredibly astute. I have always described her as astute. She pays very well attention. She has an incredible memory. She still remembers a baby shark cake that I made for her second birthday. And just all these different things that I never would have thought that she would have remembered. It's incredible, like all very things that people that she's seen, different parties that we've attended, different places that we've gone, all of those things, right? And so one of the things that I've really done with her is she's been pretty well just alongside in an age appropriate way of my life, though. Like, I'm able to explain to her when I'm feeling frustrated and I raise my voice that, it's like, okay, well, the twins didn't nap and this is going on and I feel like I have a very short fuse right now, and so I need you to listen so that I cannot get mad, because I can't do more than what's being asked of me in this particular moment. And so I'm just really grateful that I have that openness with her. And so she's seeing that example just in that you know that she knows that it's okay to feel frustrated, that it's not a negative emotion, and it's just kind of a way of life. It just happens, and let's figure out how to handle it. Where are our boundaries for where we know they need to be? And I don't know, I guess right now in my stage of life, I'm very focused on my domestic church. It's all about how am I raising my kids? How am I interacting with them? Who are we cultivating a relationship with? Who are they having play dates with? What are we doing, right? And so, but just kind of inviting her, and obviously my other children too. My 3.5-year-old is much more rambunctious and yeah, very hyper and likes to go, go, go. And obviously the twins are only newly one. So my 5-year-old specifically has just been it's been very interesting just to see how our lifestyle has impacted her life, because she absolutely loves our Blessed Mother. She absolutely loves the Holy Family. She is just so precious. I love her so much. And so, anyway, so I'm just like, I guess this was very edifying for me to read that method of preaching, because I feel like that's what I try to do too on my public channels is just invite people along for the ride, right? I'm not ashamed of anything in my past. I've had people reach out to me and say, well, you better have changed if you're going to be talking about this stuff, because I know what you did at this party and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, yes, I have actually spoken about that publicly. And yes, I absolutely regret it and would not choose to do that again today. You better believe it. And all those kinds of things. And people say it takes a level of vulnerability and everything else, and honestly, I guess for me, I just I know, as St. Thomas Aquinas here says about the Samaritan woman, that She in no way looks to earthly values and standards, and cares neither for its own glory nor its shame, but only for the flame that holds and consumes it. So this, this focus on Jesus and the Holy Spirit, and knowing that this earth is not our home, that we will be in paradise one day with Christ if we pursue him, if we desire that. And I'm just really grateful I was so glad to hear my daughter say that today, because it's like, wow, I'm making an impact on her life, and I'm really grateful for that. And it's a positive impact, and all those things. I feel like as parents sometimes, I guess for me, maybe not anyone else, I feel like, and it could be due to different life experiences I have, but I feel like sometimes whenever I talk about my kids, I have to justify why I think I'm giving them a positive childhood. Like, I think that's sad that I feel that way a little bit, because I think it should be normal that our kids are getting a positive childhood. I think that it should be something that parents can be proud of, and just know intuitively that they're giving their children good childhoods. And I kind of question, I guess, maybe, I don't know, that's a whole thought process for perhaps a journal entry or something. But I do find myself, anytime I talk about my relationship with my kids, this feeling of needing to justify, because I feel like there's false accusations or slander or assumptions about how my household is run. And so I don't know, I think I need to shift my focus about how people think of me. I'm not really sure what it is, but all I know is that my kids and I, I don't know, I feel like we're just have a continuity of heart in how we operate in our home. I don't know. But so anyway, and I really do wish that more people in society had that too, that we had this agreement of what makes for a good relationship, right? Because I feel like so many people are lost. They don't understand what constitutes good relationship, how to have good relationships with others, how to communicate, how to do all these things. It's becoming more and more apparent in society, right? And I just wish that more people could get back to that. But as we see in lots of places, it's so hard to have unity. Even in Catholicism, you see so many people in headbutting each other over these issues and doctrine. It's like, the church teaches this, well, Vatican II isn't real, and this and that, the Pope's not a valid Pope. It's like, okay, guys, come on. Pope Francis is our Pope. Not trying to cause any drama here, but it's just a fact of the matter. And so, but the third piece that St. Thomas Aquinas mentions about the Samaritan woman is the fruit of her preaching. In John 4 verse 30, it says, they therefore went out of the city and came unto Christ. So not only did she abandon her water pot, not only did she just leave everything behind, but she sought after other people, said, come and see for yourself. And they followed her. They said, I want what you want, or what you have, and let me meet this man who has completely understood you and seen your life in its entirety. Let me see this man of mercy that you describe. Let me see this man of grace and humility. And I guess that's all that I can hope to offer other people. There's a video that I had done a while back. I just remember crying so hard during it, because I wanted to offer people so much, and I didn't feel like I had anything left. I felt like I had given everything that I had, and I'm looking for it, and basically, right, it's like, I don't have anything left to give you. I can only offer you Jesus. That is all that I can give. And so putting our hardships in perspective. Oh no, where would I be without God amidst major health issues? I presume that's the one, because I am crying in the thumbnail, which was back in 2021. I remember I sent that to somebody who was really struggling in their life. I had given them every piece of advice that I could. They were still struggling. And so I sent them that video, and they actually cut off their friendship with me, because they said, you know that I'm not a Christian. I'm not interested in God. And yet you sent this to me. How dare you? And I still wonder to this day if they actually watched the video. because, like, I mean, I genuinely meant everything that I said in it. And it's like, I feel like I've given you everything. I can't give you anything else. And if you want more, like, it's in Jesus. And, like, I was so broken and now I'm healed. You sound broken and you want to be healed. And I'm telling you that this is a reliable path to seek. And, yeah. And so I just think I'm so grateful that so many people did follow after Jesus, that they took this approach so that his legacy could be preserved, right? That they went and they told people, just come and see what he's done for me. They baptized people in the name of the Father and the Son and the Holy Spirit. They, the fruit of their preaching was so prevalent. And now, because of their dedication, like, I get to know about Jesus. Like, without them, Jesus' memory would not have been preserved. Everything that he said, everywhere that he walked, the fact that it's the anniversary of him walking in the desert right now, like, none of those things would be known to me. And I don't know where my life would be right now. And I am just so grateful that that is who he is, that he is who he says he is, and that we get to know about that today. Like, that I get to know him personally and have that relationship and get to read about him in the Bible and learn everything that I can about all the holy people that have come before me. Like, the magnitude of what is available in Catholicism just blows me away every single day. And so I just feel grateful. I feel grateful for the Samaritan woman's sacrifice, and I can only pray that I am doing what it is that God is calling me to do, that I am accurately and efficiently and successfully pursuing what it is that he wants. I know I've talked a lot about different hopes that I have about things I wanted to do in the future and everything else. And today I read the Magnolia Journal, which was all about possibility. And Chip Gaines had written a little side note. He had his dad write the last word, which is the last article in the magazine. But Chip had put on the side that his dad really taught him that hope without hard work and, oh goodness, it's like hope without hard work and, is it belief, is really no hope at all. And so just, I think for me that really struck a chord, because it's like, I hope to do this and I hope to do that, and yeah, it'd be good, and I feel led to do this particular thing, but really hope, if it's lacking hard work, if it's lacking belief, then it's really not hope at all. And so it's really important that we are working hard, that our hope is coming to fruition, that we're allowing it to be a supernatural virtue in our lives, and that we're actually working hard and taking the steps that we need to do in order to accomplish those things that we hope for and maintain steadfast hope in the Lord and in ourselves. So God bless you. May you also just be able to utilize your life experiences to help others come and see the Lord every day, whether that's in your home with your children or on the walk in your neighborhood, wherever that may be. Just continue to seek him and help others just see that all they have to do is come and see. And, it's not up to you to force them to believe anything, but you can invite them. And that's what we're called to do. So God bless you. Looking forward to talking with you again tomorrow. Bye.